Now, China's detention of Muslims has become an open secret. At least 3 million people are in detention centers, and that includes children, 5 lakh of them. It all started when China banned Uyghur Muslim parents from naming their children Muhammad. Then these children were forbidden from entering mosques. Now, 500,000 children have been taken away from their parents and forcibly put in quote-unquote boarding schools. And China is justifying this state-sanctioned separation as an educational exercise. More in this report.
This is a boarding school in China's Xinjiang province. All of the students here are Uyghur Muslims. But don't be fooled by these seemingly happy faces or their coordinated claps. These children are being held here against the wishes of their parents. They have been separated from their families. The Communist Party says that the move will help the Uyghurs fight poverty.
It will broaden the vision of the children and hopefully help change their hometowns for the better.
This is far from the truth. Their hometowns have already been changed. Their parents have either been killed, jailed, or put in concentration camps. The focus of the Chinese government now is on indoctrination of young minds. These are assimilation centers masquerading as boarding schools. Instead of quality education, the Uyghur children receive lessons on Chinese language, patriotism, and loyalty to the Communist Party. They are taught songs that praise the Communist Party. Nearly 500,000 Uyghur children have been put in such state-run boarding schools. These facilities are out of bounds to outsiders. They are heavily guarded. The children are allowed to meet their parents only once a week or 2. That is, if the parents have the luxury of movement. To brainwash the Uyghur children, the government has recruited teachers from across China. Most of these teachers are Han Chinese, China's dominant ethnic group. It is an assimilation campaign of the worst kind. The language of instruction here is Chinese. For the Uyghur children, the culture here is totally unfamiliar. But that is exactly what the Xi government wants. To create a new generation of Uyghurs who aren't Uyghurs at all. This is cultural genocide, to say the least. China is trying to wipe out Uyghur culture, history, and faith. And the dragon is unapologetically lying about it. This is a tweet of the Chinese ambassador to India. Sun Weidong calls reports of these boarding schools a sheer lie. He claims learning common language creates opportunities for the ethnic minorities. Is the world buying this argument? No. China's economic clout may have helped it in purchasing votes in the United Nations, but not everyone can be bought. Look at these tweets, for example. The ambassador's bluff is being called out in the open. As far as the fate of Uyghur children goes, one thing is clear. Unlike their fathers in the detention camps, they may be alive. Their organs may not have been harvested. They may not be starved, sterilized, and tortured. Unlike their mothers, they may not have been raped by Chinese soldiers. But these Uyghur children will grow up to hate their culture. They will grow up to detest their heritage and the parents who gave them birth. Bureau Report, Wion, World is One.